Guys? Today we got the Bayern Munich 2020-2021 home jersey for you guys to review and rate.
Home away in the third.
Yeah, the home away in the third. Yep. So let's get right into it. What do you like about this jersey?
I just like that it's like all red, the simplistic Bayern Munich thing with the white accents on the collar sleeve. It just kind of pops that little bit of white that it does have. And I kind of like that stripe look that Bayern Munich kind of has, the vertical stripes.
Yeah.
But they're very subtle. You don't see it until it's kind of close. But yeah, that's what I like about it. What do you like about it?
I like that it's simple, but on the other hand, I kind of wish that they did something else with it.
That's basically my knock, is I wish that those subtle stripes showed just a little bit better, that you could see it from maybe 30 feet away, just a tiny subtle stripes, but still keep them all red. I think the authentic shows better. We have the replica.
I would recommend the authentic. I haven't seen the authentic, but if I were to get one, I would get authentic.
I don't typically recommend authentic,
Yeah.
but in this one, because it shows a little bit better, I would recommend it. The only thing I don't like about the authentic is the white stripes on the side like stop and then start again. It looks weird. I wish they just went all the way through, but that's just my knock for the authentic specific.
We do got Kimmich for you guys.
Fun fact about Kimmich is him and Goretzka did a COVID fundraiser where they took all the unused scars from the Chelsea Bayern Munich game that was supposed to happen. They cut them up and made them into masks. I tried to buy them, but they would not deliver to the United States.
Really?
So I was super bummed. I was really bummed about that because I wanted one. I probably would have wore it with an actual mask underneath, but just have that on the outside would have been cool. Final rating for this one?
Ooh, let's start with you because I'm still kind of thinking about it.
I think I'm gonna go with the 6 on this one. It's good. It's better than average. I just wish it popped a little bit more with stripes down the middle or something. But it's a solid kit overall. Highly recommend. I was leaning towards a 7, so I don't know. You might convince me.
No, I would say 7 as well. Like I did say, it's a plain jersey. I would probably give the authentic a 7 just because it pops more. One thing that I might change is I did like on the 17-18 jersey where it was one.
Yeah, it was like a block, right?
Yeah, it was like a block. Because with these jerseys, right, you kind of got that like sweat holes and whatnot,
Yeah.
right? So if you might wash it, right, and maybe the A goes away, you know, because water gets up in there and, you know, something happens, right? So I would probably, for this one, put a block sponsorship on the sleeve instead.
Wish it didn't have one at all, honestly. But I prefer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I get what you're saying, but for the looks wise, I prefer the way it is right now versus that block patch.
Okay.
Personally, but I agree.
It is clean,
functionality wise. Maybe down the road, the block would probably be better than the individual letter.
And if you don't care about it, and if it falls off, I mean, no worries to you, man.
Okay, so what's your final rating?
I said 6, so altogether, this one is a 6.
All right, we don't have them, but we just wanted to quickly touch on them. The away one, it's really interesting. It has like the raglan sleeves, but the sleeves are darker. As of now, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think I really like that the sleeve is darker than the rest of it. To me, it almost looks like a reverse Arsenal or something like that. But you know, maybe on the pitch or something, or seeing it in real life, that might change. But for me, that one, I do like that orange pinkish looking lettering and stuff. I think that's cool. I always like Bayern Munich kits with that. But I think I'm gonna give that one a 4. What about you?
I would give it a 5. I think it's right down the line. I like that they put the gray with the jersey because they could have just left it all white.
Like the darker sleeves?
Yeah, the darker sleeves. They could have just made it all white. So I'm going to give that one a 5.
So 4.5 is our final rating on that one. And then the third one, I like that it has the diamonds from like the Bavarian flag kind of looking thing going on. It's kind of also from like the stadium as well. They're doing that Adidas thing with their jerseys this last year. It looked more like art. Like someone drew or painted, which I like. For me, I kind of wish that one was just like the actual, like printed. It didn't look like it was drawn. It was like sharp triangles. I would have preferred that instead of like it was painted on. Personally, what do you think about that one?
Would you rate that one?
I haven't rated it yet.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna give that one a 6. No, a 5. I'm gonna give that one a 5. There was this FIFA kit from like FIFA 18 or something. It was like the 4th digital kit. I feel like if they would have went with that one, it would have looked way better. Like you got the whole stadium and kind of like that diagonal stripe. I would have preferred that jersey.
That digital kit.
Yeah.
Instead. So you give 5, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5.
And I'm also giving it 5. So final rating 5. So we have, you know, pretty close in line with each other.
Yeah. So this year's kit lineup is kind of average, or maybe slightly average.
I mean, I like that one, and I'd like to see the other 2 remains to be seen. But I mean, for us, 5s around 5s are pretty good. They're not bad by any means. If you haven't seen it, we just reviewed the previous seasons. Those ones were pretty underrated. The Bayern Munich from 2019 to 2020. We have all three with player names and numbers. Go check out our thoughts and reviews on that. Really cool. And if you like Bayern Munich, we did a Bayern Munich trip to San Francisco last year. We're still working on the editing, getting a couple of vlogs going. That was like the coolest soccer experience we've ever had. If you're in the US or outside the US, if you're a fan of vlog style soccer stuff, I'm really excited for these. Probably the favorite videos that we're going to put out because it was such a blast. I actually watched a few clips this morning and I was just like cracking up some of the, you know, you roasted me on one, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But stay tuned for that. We also have a bunch of other New Jersey content coming. Don't want to spoil anything, but we got tons of different teams. We got homes, aways, thirds, and specials planned, and we're trying to get them out rapid fire. This one, quick aside, this jersey I ordered a month and a half ago, and they were unable to deliver it, so I had ordered it again. So this is a month and a half in the waiting. We just had it delivered, so wanted to get it quick turnaround since we've been waiting a month and a half for it. So same day we're getting this out, or next day maybe, we'll see. But we're gonna pump this one out and pump out other ones. We've already got 2 more in the mail that just came. So yeah, we're gonna get those rapid fire, so stay tuned for those. Anything else you want to add before we go?
No, I mean, we won, going back to that San Francisco trip, we did win a mini contest. Stay tuned for that.
Yeah, while we were in San Francisco, we won a contest, and so we won something really cool. So that will also be a part of it, right?
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for all the recent support.
The comments
we love the comments. Please write us something, whatever you want. We love reading them and replying back to you.
Yep.
So, you want to do the outro?
And with that, Jersey Bros, out.
We got Alonzo Davies.
Alonzo? That's Alfonso.
Oh my gosh. Well,
we're keeping that in.
I'm going crazy here. I think it works with all solid color, all black. It's good.